Okay, on the stream. And, okay, whoa. Well, I know I didn't glitch out like that. And yeah, okay, now we're back. Oh, that is better. Okay. So you might want to cut out my voice and just like listen to the stream because of how bad this is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see how... Okay, I can just mute my mic. I'm going to mute my mic now, so turn on the sound for the stream. Okay. Now that you've done that. So this is my house on the side of a mountain, and I'm getting beeping in the ear. And I'm getting... Okay. Ugh. So, this is my little house in the... Oh my god, this stupid thing! This is my house inside of a mountain. Oh my god. How do I turn off the beeping? How do I turn off the beeping whenever I talk? I know I'm talking. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. So, this is my house inside of a mountain. I have a little sugar cane farm here, but since the water keeps on freezing over here, I had to put torches. So anyway, I summoned my own head and I put it on top because that is my head. Even though you can't really see it right now. Hold on. So there's my head. I'm a skunk. I am adorable. I made my own skin. Anyway. So I started off the game by just digging a little hole in the mountain because I couldn't do much else, and I kind of just grew from there. And I ended up making this huge thing over here. And so in here, this was the original first part of my house. I just threw down a crafting table here, and then it kind of grew from there. And then eventually I decided that I wanted to have an individual room for a lab and power generation and all that kind of stuff, so I kind of built over here. And this was originally a really small room. There was like a 3x3 big reactor here for power generation. And then over here was all my machines that I would use for like pulverizing stuff and duplicating ores and stuff and all that stuff. But I've since moved it. This is for extra utilities. This is what I use to craft the stuff that can only be crafted in this thing, like Ender Query and all that junk. This is my big reactor as it is now. It's kind of huge. I'm thinking about abandoning it completely though. Cryostabilized flux duct, which is like the best conductor in the game. Going into a tesseract into my current world. Over here is just the back end of where my A system was yesterday. This is a magnum torch. It keeps mobs from spawning anywhere near here. This is something I just got into as a Thumbcraft arcane lamp. And what this does is not only will it create a light source, but it'll create other light sources just in random spots. So here, there's a light source, here. The entire room is being lit up just from this one lamp, and I love it. It's really cool. So anyway, you go behind the big reactor, and there's like this little cut-off section to the newer parts of the lab, which I still have to repair. My Minecraft is going really slow right now because of, I'm streaming. Okay, this is the newer part of the lab. I just kind of ripped this part up because I was taking my A system into my newest world, which I need to set up here. Alright, and yeah. So this is my old side. These are deep storage units storing, tons and tons of cobblestone and dirt and stone from quarries. So anyway, I'm going to teleport to the newest part of my lab that I've been in the most. This is where I was like 90% of the time that I was talking. And yeah, this is where my A system is right now. I can hold tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. Like almost an unbelievable amount of stuff. This is tanks of liquid XP. I have lots of those. I might have some random blocks laying around just from when I was doing Thumecraft stuff, you know, scanning stuff for points and junk, research points. I just got into Thumecraft lately. I want to make like in the overworld dimension. I want to make like a house that's just, you know, for Thumecraft stuff. So this is my little Thumecraft setup. I'm just about to look into. I'm just about to study node stabilizers. So that should be fun. There's my little arcane work table where I put down my wand. And then one thing I just figured out is you can have spells in your wand. This is really cool. I did not know you could do this kind of stuff, and I have a couple spells that I crafted. I have fire spells, I have this weird grenade-like thing, a projectile that shoots out that bounces off stuff. Oh yeah, and there's that mining thing, which is not very effective. So yeah. Oh yeah, and there's my draconic power core, and the inputs and then the outputs down there, going into tesseracts, both of them. Yeah. This is currently holding 1.3 billion RF, Redstone Flux, my teleporter. And this is going to be where my new power generation thing is going to be. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then we have a chunk loader. Yeah, that's that. I got to research node stabilizers, so I think it'll be pretty cool. So I go into here any day now, put in the research node, and I have to connect these with different, I don't know what these are, I forget what these are called. Different attributes that connect to each other in various ways. It's hard to explain. I was watching a YouTube video about it. It was a tutorial. Is the stream still on? Yeah, it's kinda. Anyway. So I gotta think here for a minute. So Precantatio will connect to Thunder Hand. Potentia connects to Fire Order. There we go. Connects to Fire and Potentia. Oh, come on. This is going really slow. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm about to learn about node stabilizers. Hopefully I can get a lot more magical energy from them. I don't know.